Brandon Jones may have walked away from the Bachelorette single, but has been reflecting on his journey and making the best of it since filming. Brandon quickly became a fan favorite because of his big heart, goofy demeanor, and transparent approach to love. Michelle admitted to falling in love with Brandon, but ultimately he wasn't the one for her. Even Michelle's parents were extremely fond of Brandon. They could feel the warmth in their exchanges with him and actually nudged Michelle in his direction. Brandon from The Bachelorette won fans over when he pulled Michelle aside to let her know she should follow her heart. He said he'd be there for her no matter what she decided. In the end, Michelle felt a more profound connection with Nate Olakuya. Brandon was utterly heartbroken after giving his all to Michelle. His tearful walk up the stairs was one of the more overwhelming endings in Bachelor Nation history. At the same time, Brandon always put Michelle's wants, needs, and authentic choices above all else. Like Rodney Matthews, it seemed he would always be on Team Michelle. Brandon is now moving on publicly. Since filming, Hess spending time with the people he loves the most, including his beloved dog, Mac. Hess also posted tributes to his best friend, who showed up to support his journey to find love. Even more recently, Brandon sat down with former Bachelor Nick Viall on the Viall Files. Nick is quick to offer relationship advice to Bachelor Nation cast members and fans alike. Brandon looked to Nick for guidance on moving forward. Nick asked if he was looking for personal and professional advice, and Brandon answered that he was looking for pointers on the emotional front. Time seemed to be the answer. Nick officially welcomed Brandon to the runner-up club on Instagram. Both men questioned the authenticity of what they went through on The Bachelorette. Brandon admitted that he was completely broken when he came home and asked his parents to pick him up from the airport so that he could let out his raw feelings on the ride home. He also admitted how open his family was to Michelle compared to past relationships. Many Bachelorette fans were just as shocked, as they really thought that Michelle would choose Brandon. With so much on the table, Brandon realized that he was going through a dark period. He appreciated his family and friends, including many men on the show, as they always checked on him. When it came to the media attention that he knew he'd have to face, Brandon said, "I like to say it's like facing a storm, you can either run away from it, but either way it's going to catch up to you." He then discussed the moment he and the rest of the men went from bros to foes in the final three, and how focusing on his relationship and nothing else is basically impossible on the show. Ultimately, it would benefit the men to pay attention to the other suitors' connections. Brandon is working on moving on. Meanwhile, Michelle and Nate are happy. When Nick wondered if Brandon would be interested in dating Michelle if she broke up with Nate, he said that he wouldn't be. Brandon is looking for someone who chooses him first. If one thing is true, it's that Brandon is one of the most remarkable men to have graced The Bachelorette, and Michelle saw that at every turn, even if he wasn't the one.